Tailgate Talks with Ryan Kingston.
Hey everyone. So before our interview starts, I just want to take a moment to hype up the new Maritime Festival. We have a guest from the new Maritime Brewery, and I just want to let everyone know that we are Towne Auto Group is the main sponsor of the event. Hey guys, welcome to our next edition of Tailgate Talks. I'm your host, Ryan Kingston. Today's special guest is Brent Garrish from the new Maritime Beer Company. How you doing, Brent?
Great, Ryan. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
So, Brent, when did the new Maritime Beer Company start, and where is it located?
We started working on it in 2018, and we opened in 2020 at 55 Newcastle Boulevard, just right next door to Casey Tire. So yeah, we've been open for about 6.5 years now.
Awesome. When was the first new Maritime Music Festival?
I'll do my math. That was 2024. It'd be 2 years ago. Yep, that's correct. And it was we had Sloan, Matt Mays, Adam Baldwin, and the Riley Harris Band, of course, opening things up. So.
Yeah, it was a great first edition. I was there. I really enjoyed it. What makes music festivals an important part of the new Maritime brand?
I think it's a big part of who Matt and I are. Matt plays in a lot of bands. I don't play anything, but I do occasionally do karaoke, terribly. But it's a good way to show people kind of who we are and, show that we're a fun brand. We like, being out in the community, out doing stuff. We're not just trying to sell beer. We're trying to sell, a good time at the same time and kind of the experience of what we are.
A way to bring people together and kind of celebrate the success of the company too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not all about just making sales and
No, it's a kind of a celebration of where we came from, and it's, a celebration of the city. Miramichi has been so supportive of us since we opened, and the only reason we're really still here, especially through the COVID years and whatnot. So it's fun to have everybody together and, seeing everybody drinking our beers or, not drinking, just enjoying music, but just seeing the community together and a lot of smiles.
Great. So what have you learned from past festivals that's kind of helping you grow the experience moving forward?
Definitely learned that you need a lot more help than you think. That's the first one. The first year I feel like we were learning a lot on the fly. We had a lot of people jumping in last minute to help, and I feel like on the front end it looked relatively seamless, but on the back end there was a lot of panic in my mind at points. We had the main breaker for the stage, the wire get cut accidentally 3 minutes before the festival started first year. So now we learned to protect the wires. And just general asking for help is the big one. And you can never be too prepared for a night like those ones.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask this question later, but it kind of segues nicely. So how can someone help if they wanted to volunteer?
We do have volunteers helping set up and tear down, so if they want to help with that part, we'd love people to jump on. We have a wicked team of volunteers luckily this year, and the SPCA is our main volunteer every year, so we're lucky in that way. We can support the SPCA with a donation and they can support us by helping out around the festival. So we're really lucky with the team at the SPCA is doing a ton of work, and you should support the SPCA too because they do awesome work.
Absolutely.
And I got my kitty cat from there, Hunter.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just a more generic question, what's your favorite thing about Miramichi and the community?
That's tough, not because it's hard to think of anything. It's hard to think of what the best part is. I love the river, obviously, but I think it's always the people. And I think that's an answer everybody says, but it's actually true. You go to Fredericton or you go to you could be in the middle of Europe. I've met Miramichiers in Iceland once, and it's just like we see each other and everybody's like, what's wrong with these people? You know each other? It's like, no, we don't know each other, but we're from the same city, man. And it's like, all of a sudden you're best friends and doing everything together, and everyone's like, what's up with these? So it's definitely the people and just the way that we have a bond, I think, like a lot of cities don't. But yeah, the people here, you can meet someone from Miramichi in 2 minutes and they're already your best friend.
Yeah, we had about a group of 8 or 10 of us that all went to Dalhousie University together, and like we gained quite a reputation for like what a Miramichier is at university. So.
I was probably part of that. I failed out at Dalhousie.
So we're all excited about Alan Doyle. Everyone knows Alan Doyle from Great Big Sea and his solo work, but what is another act that people might not know as much about that you're really looking forward to?
Well, for the Alan Doyle fans, when they get here and they hear the East Pointers, they're going to be extremely excited. They got that East Coast sound. They're coming from PEI, but they're a band that's just breaking out across the country right now. But personally, I'm a huge Crown Lands fan, and I think people are going to be shocked when they hear what two guys have coming out of them on the drums with the vocals. I mean, it's not too often you get to see a guy playing a double-necked guitar. So he's got his bass and his lead guitar on the same instrument, and it blows my mind. So that doesn't take much, but
I listened to them a bit. They gave me some major Rush vibes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I have a little story to share that might kind of makes a Miramichi connection to another band, the Bluestones. So Jesse might hate me for this, but Jesse Garden, who moved to Miramichi in grade 10, I believe, he played on the Miramichi Valley High School hockey team. He was known for his hard-nosed play. We'll put it that way. Jesse is actually with the sound guy for the Bluestones. He also did some work with the Glorious Sons. So Jesse's going to be here. He's planning on being here with the Bluestones for the festival. So it's kind of a cool like coming home for him. So that has me like extra excited for this festival. I get to see one of my best buddies. So
I'm looking forward to seeing him too, because I was around Jesse a lot on the rugby field, and he was a great rugby player. Well, there goes Jesse, but he'll be here.
Okay, so final question, and a very important one. Where can people buy tickets?
Yeah, absolutely. It's my favorite question. You can get the tickets on Eventbrite, or if you want to just swing by the tap room at 55 Newcastle Boulevard, you can get physical tickets in the tap room as well. So both places got you covered, online or at the bar itself. And there will be some available at the gate potentially, but depends how tickets go between now and then. I'm hoping not.
You're gonna want to get your tickets. It's gonna be a great time.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Brent.
Thank you.
Okay, so we usually try to sit somewhat in the center. We don't have to cuddle or anything, but
It's like, wow, those guys are. Oh, it's like the COVID edition.